This is Tesla on the 5-minute time frame. I'm going to show you price targets for Friday and point out a couple of gaps that take us to the north side and a couple of gaps that take us to the south side. We ended the day at $233.59, down more than 3.5%. The day's low, $230.96. The day's high, $240.88. Taking a look at the performance for the week, we are up more than 6%. For the month, down 6%. For the 3-month period, up 9%, and year to date, up a whopping 97%. Congratulations if you've made some money off of Tesla. The 1-year price target, $239.38, which is a 2.5% return from where we are. And speaking of where we are, this is where we landed today. To the north side, VWAP takes us to 235.56, the blue line here. Now, there's a gap to the north side that takes us to $240.47. The middle of the trend or the baseline is very close, 241.79. That gap closes out at 242.41. From where we are to here is also resistance. So if we get to this area, I will anticipate a sell-off as people take some profits. To the north side of that takes us to 2 standard deviations and another level of resistance and a take profit area, 253.05. 3 standard deviations, 259 and 264.39. Should we be so lucky to get to this level, I definitely will anticipate a sell-off as people take their money and they run. Now, to the south side, -2 standard deviations would close this, well, I should say start the closure of this gap at 231.40. -3 standard deviations takes us to 224.89. This gap closes out at 224.08 and 219.34. If we hit this level, or this level, I will anticipate a bounce as people buy the dip. Now, taking a look left, note the sell-off here at resistance and the bounce here at support. This gap closed out at 205.91, then ran off of one level of support. And the last time I talked about this stock, it was $222.11. This line is an old price target, but we are still very close to that. We're just a few pennies away from that revised downward. And this was the old price target at 253.34. And I want to thank Murat for pointing out Tesla. He says that we could go to 225 tomorrow, Friday. So 225 takes us, right about there. So at -3 standard deviations, he thinks we'll go south tomorrow. The RSI is turning down. And if we do get to 225, obviously this gap should close out and then hopefully rip to the north side again. But Tesla is violent. You never know which direction Tesla will head. Now, Murat also says that 85% of his portfolio is in Tesla. So he's traded this for quite some time. And this week, he's made a whopping 15%. So congrats, Murat. I know that's hard to do sometimes, and this stock will shake you out, and you think that you've lost money, and you've sold out, and then it runs, or you buy in at the wrong time, and then it tanks. I want to show you the RSI on the daily, which takes us to 53 right now and turning down. So I will anticipate a sell-off, as Murat said, for tomorrow. But again, things can turn around quickly. You never know, but just be aware of that. Now, on the weekly time frame, though, we are turning up at 50. And on the monthly time frame, where I like to troll for stocks as investments and long-term holds off of quality stocks, that would be right here. We are at 50. and turning up. Plenty of room to get to the overbought area. And note, anytime we get overbought, there's a sell-off as people take their profits, so just pay attention to that as well. All right, that does it for me. If there is a stock that you would like me to go over, please let me know. Thanks for watching.